Okay, so I wasn't sure if I was going to make this video or not, but recently I'm just getting too frustrated with French. So I learned French for 2 or 3 months last year or so, and then stopped to focus on other languages I know. But recently I've been learning it for maybe 2 or 3 weeks or so, and it's just so frustrating. There are just so many. It's just so many rules. Okay, so it's the pronunciation mainly. French pronunciation is hard. And when I mean pronunciation, I don't mean how to pronounce words when I'm speaking. It's I see a word and I don't know how to pronounce it. There are so many rules to remember. Like, oh, this is silent, but it's not silent if there's an E after it. And anyway, so I just have to make a video complaining. So this is why French is hard.
First, I want to show you what I'm used to. Here are the pronunciation rules in Italian. C then IRE will be ch, otherwise k, certo cane. G then IOE will be a j, otherwise g, genio, grazie. SC then IOE will be a sh, otherwise sk, scuola, scelta. GN is a ny sound, legno. GL is a ly sound, which I'm not the best at pronouncing, like in degli. H is silent. Accents on letters just show the stress. Perché parlò. So it shows you which letter to emphasize. That's basically it. Everything else is pronounced as it's written. For example, the letter E is always pronounced as E. Parlare, dire, sangue, gettare. So I'm used to actually knowing how to pronounce words when I see them. Now here are the French pronunciation rules. I may get a few things wrong here. These combinations are all pronounced as E. These are all U. This is sh. C then E or I is S, otherwise K. G then E or I is j, otherwise g. These are an sound. These are wa. QU is a K sound. SC then E or I is S, otherwise sk. H is silent, just like Italian. UI is a we. E is normally pronounced as and all these are pronounced as e. This is F. These letters are normally pronounced at the end of words. These letters are normally not pronounced at the end of words. When a vowel is at the start of the next word, then silent letters at the end of words are normally pronounced. This is called a liaison. Liaison. This is pronounced as I guess. I'm not the best at pronouncing that. These are just A. GN is the same as Italian, ñ. UE is an U sound. Then we have all the nasal sounds. OM and OM is on. These are all en. And these four are on. I'm not perfect at pronouncing these. Anyway, this is just an S sound. ES is silent at the end of words. TI is a SY sound. And OU is an U sound. Simple, right? Yeah, I'm being sarcastic. I'm probably not even listing all these rules here. So that example with E again, but with French. So how do you pronounce it? First, you have to differentiate all these variants. Regular E is usually U, like que. This E is just an E sound, and it just shows that it's a separate pronunciation and doesn't join to another vowel, like in Noël. This is E as well, and is used to show the letter isn't silent. This is E, and this is E also, and shows that an S used to be written after it, which I don't see why you need to specify, but anyway. So some examples: the window, Germany, to eat, castle, time, and I. Le fenêtre, Allemagne, manger, château, ton, jeu. This letter has 6 different pronunciations here. Definitely not as simple as the Italian example. Exceptions and confusion. These are some examples where either I don't understand why the pronunciation is different, or when it's just confusing. First example, que quelque tronc. What I don't understand here is why the E is pronounced in the first word, but not in the other two. Second example, meilleur accueillir. In the first word, E-I-L-L is a combination and is just pronounced A. But in the second word, U and E is a combination, pronounced E, so I-L-L is just a Y sound. So E-I-L isn't the same pronunciation here. This is just extremely confusing. Next example, il viole un homme violent. The first means they violate, and because it's a verb, the ENT is silent. The second word, violent, is an adjective, so the EN is pronounced. This is very confusing because they are spelt the exact same way, and you can only work it out from context. Next example, imbécile, impérial, imitant, image. Here the pronunciation of IM changes. I'm guessing this is because there are vowels after this combination in the bottom two words. There are just way too many rules to think about, honestly. Next, je parlais, nous faisons. The first means I was talking, and the second, we do. I don't know why the AI combination changes here. The first is A, and the second is E. I have no idea about this. And the last example, qu'est-ce que c'est? This phrase was very strange for me when I first saw it. It just means, what is this? But if you translate it word for word, it's, what is this that this is? Which seems very redundant to me, but anyway. When I first saw this, I had no idea how to pronounce it, because you have to ignore so many letters. QU is just K, you ignore the ST, and you ignore the E, so qu'est-ce, then it's just que, and then you ignore the ST again. So qu'est-ce que c'est? Same or similar pronunciation. Me, month, less. Moi, moi, moi. 100, without, I feel, he, she feels, his, they are, blood. Sans, 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 son, son, sans. Two of these have slightly different pronunciations, but it's very subtle. So you can make sentences like this. Excusez-moi, c'est un mois de mois. Excuse me, this is a month less. And the next one I made it myself, and it's a bit ridiculous. Ils ne sont pas 100% sans son sang. He doesn't feel 100% without his blood. I doubt you would ever hear a sentence like this, but it's theoretically possible.
So as you can see from what I'm used to, it's so difficult. There are so many rules, and I just can't remember them all when I'm reading, and I always get it wrong. I guess, and it's almost always wrong. I even made a mistake, which I'm aware of, when I pronounced the second to last sentence, because it should be a liaison, like c'était un or c'est un, I guess. But I'm not like saying that as an advanced thing anyway. So anyway, it's hard. I'm frustrated. I'm just at that point where it's hard, and I'm just impatient, I guess. I know if I keep practicing the language, then I'll get better and be able to pronounce things eventually properly. But right now I'm just frustrated and I needed to vent, so thanks for watching.